Good Monday morning. Today I'm answering a question that I got from Chuck in Duluth, Minnesota. Chuck asked, how do you fit in with the other guys if you're not interested in hunting and in fishing and in sports? Here are my thoughts. I think for you there's a deeper answer than anything I could give you myself. The answer comes to the question, why are you asking that question in the first place? It's probably telling you something about you that you need to understand a little deeper. I invite you to look inside and say, okay, well, why does that matter to me? Why do I feel like it's important for me to fit in even though my interests aren't the same as the other guys? First of all, do you know you don't like hunting, fishing, and sports? Have you tried them? You mentioned in your message to me that your dad was kind of there, but not really. Mostly it was your mom. So I'm guessing you haven't really tried a lot of those things. So how do you know that you don't like hunting or fishing or sports? If all you've done is watch them on TV, you got to really try things to know whether you like them or not. So there's some videos on the MyStepdad YouTube channel about fishing. There's a playlist. It needs to get bigger. Don't just watch it. You got to try it yourself. And if you don't want to invest in all the equipment, then see if you can borrow a friend's, or if your dad has any, then take his and see. And go fishing. Figure out how to do it. Go do it and see if you like it. It's a lot of fun. Feeling that fishing line, get a tug on it, and then seeing if you can hook it, and then bring it in and wondering how big is that fish going to be. Ooh, he's fighting or he's not fighting. Fishing's a lot of fun. Sports can be a lot of fun too, and I get that not everyone's bailiwick, and that's okay. First answer is, how do you know you don't like them? You might like them, but you've got to really try them to find out whether or not you like them. Number two, it's okay to have different interests than your friends. If the only reason your friends hang around with you is because you validate their interests, then that's kind of a shallow relationship anyway. Now, I get that a shallow relationship seems a lot better than no relationship at all. I understand that, and that's true for everybody, but would it really be that much of a loss if your friends ostracized you because you didn't like football or basketball or hunting or fishing? Maybe not. The other thing is, how do you know they're not interested in your interests? Have you shared with them what your interests are? I don't know if you're into music. I don't know what your hobbies might be. If you like reading books. If you haven't shared with them what your interests are, then you don't know that they're not interested in that. So try that too. And the third thing, all of these things matter a lot less if you know what your purpose in life is. Don't worry, I'm not going to get too philosophical, but I'm serious. If you have something you are living for, something that's more important to you, could be a family, a relationship, a goal of some kind of employment. Right now for me, it's helping young men growing up without a dad. That's why I'm doing all this stuff. But what's yours? If you don't know what yours is, you could be just idling away your life slowly and doing things that seem like they're good, but don't really feel that desire that you have in your heart to really accomplish your purpose. And I don't know what your purpose is. I'm going to put a link to a worksheet that you can download. Chuck, you can do it. Everyone watching can do this. There's actually other worksheets on the page, but get the one that says Finding Your Purpose. It's just asks you some questions. You can download it for free. It's just a little worksheet, PDF, print it off, and answer those questions, because that'll help you figure out what your bigger purpose is in life right now. Maybe not your entire life's purpose, but for the next year, the next 3 years or 5 years. Could be college, could be a job, could be a relationship, whatever it is, it'll help you find it. And once you know what that is, then is less important what other people think about you. I hope those things help. Always remember, Chuck and everyone watching, even if your dad's not in your daily life, you can still succeed. You can figure out how to be an adult man, a responsible, good, contributing member of society. You could be a good husband, you can be a good father, you can be the dad for your kids that you didn't have. You can do that if you want to. And you do have a dad that loves you. And I will see you on the next video.